storytelling. Yeah.
Okay, I see. Do you participate in more American culture, or are you more engaged in your diaspora?
American culture.
Okay. Um, Given your roots to Africa, do you believe that it is your homeland? Why or why not?
Yeah.
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 But do you believe America is more so your homeland than Africa, though? Obviously, right? Well,
It's all my homeland. The motherland is Africa. My family might have French and some other things too. So, but they're all my motherlands. Whatever is inside of my DNA. If I took that test, whichever part of me it is, that would all be a part of my homeland. But of course, my more recent historical homeland would be this. But my native homeland would be wherever we were from and we originated from. But we all originated from Adam and Eve. So, we're all one person. So.
that's good. Okay, Mom. So, do you have a strong ethnic consciousness across national boundaries, sustained over a long time, based on a sense of distinctiveness? Here, meaning a quality of being an individual or easily
Yep, I do.
distinguishable,
I do.
a common history,
Yep, I do.
cultural religious heritage,
I do.
and the belief in a common fate.
Yep, I do.
Okay, that's good. Um, do you have any collective memories or myths or stories passed on through generations about the homeland, history, location, sufferings, and or its achievements?
No, I have a lot of stories and things about the United States, um, all parts of it, the South, Chicago, um, those things, but nothing about Africa or anything like that.
I see. Do you have an idealization of the real or imagined ancestral home? And would you, actually, that's the first question. Do you have any idealization of the real or imagined ancestral home of Africa?
Probably that it was beautiful and full of everything and lots of animals and tribes and things.
Would you ever join a collective commitment dedicated to the maintenance, restoration, safety, and prosperity of the ancestral home?
Maybe.
Maybe. Would you be interested in the development of a return movement to the homeland that gains collective approbation? I mean,
No, not
approval of
this
it,
time. The political climate
even if.
there is not is lower than the socioeconomic status that we currently have here in the United States. No, I love the United States of America. I would not be interested in going back to Africa to live for any collective at this time. Maybe it'd change, but right now the economy is just terrible over there, and politics are not what I'm used to, and like we are here in a democracy. So at this time in life, I don't think I would be subject to want to do that.
I see. Um, Question number 15. How do you feel about the mindset that not all migrants become ethnics and one can assimilate and feel no diaspora?
That happened a lot because I know my Mexican friends, their parents didn't let them speak Spanish, so a lot of them my age don't speak Spanish because they're trying to assimilate here in the United States. So a lot of their history is lost. I mean, they grew up around people speaking Spanish or whatever, but they don't have a strong history because it was important for them to, be able to succeed here in the United States. So they tried to assimilate. I don't have a problem about that. I mean, I understand that was part of the culture at the time. Native Americans were first subjugated to that. A lot of groups were. So, it's just how it was. I don't have an opinion about it.
That's
It was
good.
sad that they were forced to do that because everyone should be able to maintain their own identity. It's a melting pot. It doesn't have to. It's like a gumbo. It doesn't mean you have to lose everything. They want it to be a melting pot, but really we think of it as a gumbo where everything's still its own thing. The shrimp is still shrimp. The sausage is still sausage.
I see.
That's better than a melting pot where it all gets gooey together.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
We like it as a
mentality.
gumbo, separate in one soup.
That's interesting.